New at 11, two men arrested in connection to a double homicide earlier this year in Pelham, Georgia. In January, Desmond Daniel and Tobias McIntyre were found dead in Pelham. Officials believe they were in a car together when they were killed. The Georgia Bureau of Investigation was asked to help investigate. Today, GBI announced it arrested and charged Scott Foster and DeJarian Ward in the deaths. GBI said Foster is already in custody at the Thomas County Jail on other charges, while Ward was arrested and booked into the Mitchell County Jail.